What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to install some DLA side mirrors so you can go from this to this. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you out there that want to find out how to switch these mirrors out so we can have power folding. And the marker lights, they didn't make them in this truck. You have to swap them out from the higher end trucks, and then the wiring is completely different. So if you're like me, you kind of have to go around each time to close each mirror when going out. For me, I have to go out this gate, and the truck doesn't fit unless I fold the mirrors down. It's actually a big hassle to have to get off the truck, fold the mirrors in, take the truck out, and then get out the truck again, fold them out again. So it's gonna be a lot easier if we have a switch. Unfortunately, there's nothing on YouTube right now that kind of shows you step by step on how to switch these mirrors out. So stay tuned and watch this video and you guys will find out exactly how to wire these up. So actually the first thing you guys should know, these are not plug and play. You do require a lot of wiring to make these work. If you guys have this button set up here, it is not plug and play. You need to hardwire them. So I will show you guys in this video. But if you guys have this other type here, I think they come like in the LTZ models. They're plug and play. All you would need to do is buy, I believe, the driver's side and the passenger side switches, the ones that come with the folding feature, and then just plug everything back in. But in my particular model, we do not have that. So I will show you everything that you need to make this work. This is all the stuff you guys are gonna need. So you're gonna need some black wire, some blue wire, some red wire, some yellow wire to keep everything nice and neat. Obviously you can use one type of wire, but you're gonna get confused. You need 2 relays. You can just buy the relays and do like some quick disconnects here, some spade connectors, but I prefer to have a cleaner setup. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description for everything on here so that you guys can have a nice setup like the one I'm gonna be doing. You wanna clean everything up nice and neat. So we got this, 2 relays, some zip ties. We're gonna go ahead and tap into our fuse block. We need some fuses, Momentary rocker switch. This is not your average switch. You have to make sure that it says Momentary. So I'm going to leave a link in the description for this one. You're going to need some of these waterproof connectors. This is just going to make it easier for you to, if you ever have to take your mirror off, you can just disconnect this part and not have to cut your wires. That, and obviously your mirror. So I know if you want to go with the OEM ones, they're like $250 a piece. I wasn't gonna spend that much, so I went through 1-8 Auto on Amazon and I got the pair for $250 instead of just one. So we're either gonna be taking off this cap and putting our other cap on, or just rewrapping this one. But this one comes with this bulb here. I'm not sure if I want this to be working at all, honestly. So we're basically just going to be splicing into this white connector. The only wires you're going to be needing are from this white connector, this light blue one, and this yellow one. So let's go ahead and get started by removing our door panel and removing the stock mirror. We're going to remove our stock mirror. Let's reinstall the new one in the exact reverse order. Alright, I'm going to test to see if the rest of the functions of the mirror work. The stock functions. Alright, let's see. I'm going to use this one. Alright, we're still able to turn it. And our turn signals work. I don't know if you guys can see that. So all these functions are plug and play. Our dome light here doesn't work. I'm really not sure if I'm going to wire it up. Like I said, I do have the ones that show up on the night here with the Chevy symbol, so I might not be wiring these up. I like that that's working. So now we're gonna go on to wiring these two here from the plug. Alright, I took this panel off from here just so I can see where I'm gonna mount everything. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Oh, this is why we have to order new speakers. Look at these are torn.
Why don't you just look at it? Yeah, it's sad. It's the only mark.
I mean, just look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, just get a look at that.
Why it sound like shit already? You know, upgrade these next. Buy a router and everything so we can make a perfect mount and everything. Let's continue on. We're gonna run some wiring through this boot over to the, we have to remove this kick panel part here. And we're gonna run 2 wires. So the blue wire that we got and the yellow wire. We're gonna run both of those through this boot over here. Alright, use my drill to kind of set everything nice and neat. So we have all the wiring here. I'm probably just gonna wrap it with tape just to further protect it. Alright guys, to snake them through here, all you have to do is push this back, and then these things here have a little tab where you can just press down on. So just use a little tool, push down on that part right there, and then this whole thing just kind of comes out. So then it's going to be hopefully kind of easy to go through here, snake them through there. Ended up fixing our boot here. Everything's nice and set up. Our wiring goes up here where the relays are going to be. The wiring, I put it together with the factory wiring. I had to take the speaker off and I zip tied it just to the factory wiring. And let me take this off. Comes out right where the factory wiring is at and all the way over here. This, if you guys were wondering, this is the wiring that I have for the dome light thing, where the Chevy sign is on the floor, if you guys seen that. We're gonna cut this up, put one of these connectors on this side and another one on our wiring plug here. Let's go ahead and wire that up, put our speaker back on. We should be all buttoned up on this side. Our wiring. This is the reason why we want to add this little quick disconnect so we can remove our mirror whenever we want to. So we can take this off and this one off for our mirror. Let's go ahead and repeat the same steps on the other side and run our wiring to this area, and then I'll show you guys how to wire your relay and everything. Everything's kind of messy, but we ran everything through the door, through here, through the back of the glove box here, over to this side, over to here. We removed that panel that was there, and we're going to zip tie it to that factory wiring all the way to the driver's side. But this side is done here. Everything's buttoned up here. Let's go ahead and continue going to this side to our wiring over here. we're getting ready to wire everything. We're gonna need to tap into this accessory. If you guys can see where I tapped it in from, that one. Use a spade connector and that's your accessory. If you guys want to tap into ignition or constant power, I'll put a wiring diagram up here so you guys can see. But all I did was put one there. I wanted to just turn on when I have the accessory turned on. Looks like a rat's nest here. I'm gonna clean all this up. If you guys want to know detailed instructions on how to wire all this up, let's go over to Professor Project VC if you guys want to know how to wire this up. What's up, guys, and welcome to School of Project VC, where I'm going to be showing you how to do your wiring. Let me go ahead and draw your wiring diagram up here, and then I'll go ahead and explain everything. Let me explain this to you because right now it looks like chicken scratch, and I wish I had different color markers to kind of show you guys, but all I have is black, so let me show you. You guys can take a screenshot right there, but I'm gonna explain everything. We have our 87, our 85, 87 and 85. This is our power wire. There's 12 volts going through here. So for us, we wired it to our fuse panel and the accessory side. You guys notice with the little spade connector, and I put a fuse in between here. You guys can wire this to constant power or ignition, anything you guys want, but I wanted mine to just run through accessory. So you need to make sure you put these two pins with these two pins all wired together to the fuse panel. This 86 goes to one side of the switch and this other one goes to the other side of the switch. So it doesn't really matter which order, whatever you want. If you want left to close them and right to open them, or vice versa, it doesn't really matter. Last, we have the 30 pin goes over to the light blue from both sides, so you have to connect both of those to this relay here. And then the yellow one, which goes to the 30, is from both mirrors also. So yellow from over there and yellow from over there. So it looks kind of complicated if you guys are not into wiring, but I mean, if I can do it, I'm pretty sure you guys can too. Make sure you ground this one, and make sure you ground the 87As right there. I ended up finding a red marker. That's all 12 volts right there, whether it be accessory or constant, whatever you guys want. I don't have a light blue one, but just so you guys don't get confused, I'll write it real quick. This is our light blue wire, and this is going to be tapped into there. There you go. And then our yellow one goes into the other side of the 30 pin, just like that. Go ahead and take a screenshot. There we have it. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. But thank you guys for joining us in our class today. We do have these two relays that we're going to tape up together, probably in this area here somehow. And then we still need to make the hole for our switch that we're going to do around here. But if you guys notice, this is how it works. Out. In. Alright guys, everything's buttoned up, everything's taped up. Over here we loomed this wire, so we wouldn't have a problem here. And then our relays are right here attached with the screw, and this part's taped up. I did add a fuse here, so in case we have any shorts in the future, which we shouldn't, but you just never know. In case we do, we have a fuse that will blow before anything else. Alright, now that we got all our wiring done, we're gonna go ahead and put our switch right around here. So we're gonna remove this panel and Dremel a little square here for our switch to go. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it right under here. So I'm gonna do a little pilot hole first and start cutting away. But there's our button right here. This is how it looks from the back. We did have to grind off a piece of this part here to make it work, but we got everything nice. And this is for our amps right here in an epicenter. You guys remember back in the other video when I did these, but let's go ahead and wire it back up in the truck and we're all done. One last thing we have to cut is we do have to cut a little bit of here to make room for our connections. Everything's buttoned up here. Let's go ahead and test this out here. So right should be to close them. And then left. And let's check that side out. Bam. So we got them 100% working. So that's pretty much it, guys. We got everything working already. The only thing that we didn't get working is the dome light, which is the one that goes here. I know there's a couple wires that you could wire that up over to your dome light inside your car to get those working, but like I said, because I have the Chevy ones that go down here at night, I don't really need this one. And in the future I could just tap into those, which are in the doors also, so I'm not too worried. Maybe if you guys want to wire those, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I'll make a future video where I wire those up. But if you guys want to wire them, it's pretty basic. Just find out which wiring leads to the dome light right there. So that's about it. The only thing I need to do with these now is I put our old caps on here, but I'm gonna have to rewrap the chrome ones because these are pretty nasty already. Look, this wrap's been here for more than 3 years, so it's looking a little ragged here. So I'm gonna put the chrome ones that came with this and wrap over that. So stay tuned for a future video if you guys want to see how to wrap your or color match your caps, mirror caps here. And the other thing I don't like about these is that they come with a texture plastic. On my other ones, I did go ahead and paint them. These are the ones I had. Obviously, these are the chrome ones that I'm gonna put back on. I'm gonna probably sell this along with the gloss black once I take the wrap off on the other ones as a package. So if you guys want these I think are the older ones. I don't know what style these are. They have the turn signal, but they have them with the little dots. and they're still fully electrical. They still move the actual mirror part. They're heated. The only thing is that they don't have the dome light here, and they're not power folding. So, but they're nice gloss black, and I'm gonna put the other gloss black part here too. So if you guys want these, I'm probably gonna sell them on OfferUp. If you guys want first dibs, hit me up on Instagram and I'll save them for you. I hope this video helps a lot of you guys that want power folding mirrors. There was no videos on YouTube. I couldn't find anything. I did a bunch of research and I could not find one clear video of how to get these working. There's a lot of people that do the plug and play ones that have like the LTZ models and stuff like that, but for my particular model, and I know a lot of you guys have this one, for the LT or the LS ones, you guys can follow this guide to get your power folding mirrors working. So I'm glad I was able to do this video for you guys. So that's gonna be it. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram for daily updates. Make sure you guys are subscribing because we got a few updates still coming up for the truck. We still got a few things we gotta wrap. So if you guys want to see any wrapping videos, I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for those, subscribe. We're gonna have a lot more wrapping in this truck. Make sure you guys cop your merch. I know it's been cold, so we do have some sweaters still in stock. And make sure to check out the new merch that we have online. So I know a lot of you guys are loving it. Cop your merch. So that's gonna be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one.
Met a limitation, hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga. I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my